Arms behind your back. Now, hands on your back.
Titusville Police Department officer found a suspect who was wanted for charges of home invasion, sexual assault, and kidnapping. The man was on the run, but he wasn't gonna get very far with the police on shift.
Handcuff him right now.
My Saturday school over there.
Get down! Arms behind your back now!
We got all time over there. Come this way through the road, I'll stop traffic.
43 tassel, white male 1015,
Hold your hands
taser deployed.
This monster was officially sentenced to 18 years in prison. It's a good thing he's locked away from society for a long time. These predators roam the streets and get a little too comfortable, just like this next predator. July 8, 2022, police decided to respond to a report of a suspicious male who was wandering around the neighborhood. The suspect, under the name of Timothy Nielsen, was on the hunt for a 13-year-old girl he found online. Timothy went into full creep mode by disguising himself and left comments on her YouTube channel and social media, and he eventually tracked the area she lived in.
On someone's door trespassing?
Yeah, if you don't have permission to be on their property, absolutely. So why are you going door to door if you're trying to meet some girl from the internet for a date?
I've been after her for 5 years and I haven't heard nothing from her. If I find her one day, that's fine. If not, I can leave. I just want a no answer or a yes answer.
Yeah, well, going door to door isn't going to find her.
What am I going to do? Sit out here, wait for them to pull out of the driveway?
Well, you don't even know where she lives.
I know I do, but I had my cell phone taken away from me. Like, I was sleeping over there by the Walgreens.
Okay.
And in that night, someone took my cell phone from me.
Right.
So I don't know which.
So what's your long-term plan here? Because
long-term plan.
we got several complaints about you coming up, knocking on people's doors, soliciting.
That's not right, man.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm not just driving
saying that
around.
didn't happen. I'm just saying if I could get a yes or no answer for her, I would leave. You know.
I'm gonna venture to say if you haven't found her yet, it's probably a no.
How are you to say that, man? I don't know what address.
Well, because you don't know where she lives. You don't even know who she is.
Are you?
Are you from Oregon?
I am from Oregon.
Oh, you gotta take this guy in.
Why?
He's been harassing my 12-year-old daughter online.
That's how old she is?
Yeah.
You're here to forbid me? Little children? My name is Ask Little Children.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
The FBI is involved in it, so please.
The FBI? You know what?
All right, hey, stop talking to him. All right, step down here on the street, get off this property.
I'm willing to bet if the police officer wasn't there, this dad would have kicked the creep's ass.
All right, I'll be with you in a second,
Yes,
sir.
thank you.
Yeah. All right, so there's your answer. This girl you've been talking to is 12 years old. You're obviously an adult, so that conversation.
Forbid them not.
Hey,
Forbid them not.
she is 12 years old. That is her parent. He will forbid whatever he chooses. Am I clear on that?
12 is very old. I was looking for a 6-year-old.
As you can tell, this guy is very sick in the head and deserves to be locked away from society because that is insanely disturbing. He's a true threat.
All right, that's disturbing.
You know what? Holy and profane, I'm holy. And so is my church, the Church of I Am Christ. I am
All right,
Christ.
what are you, you need to, what are you, homeless? You live in the area?
I'm homeless and a truck driver, and I'm
Okay, do you have a truck around here?
I'm waiting to make some money, man.
Okay, how are you gonna make money?
Driving trucks, man.
Okay, do you have a truck down here?
No. When I get some, I'll get some money when I drive some trucks that got a Class A license.
Okay, but if you don't have a truck, how are you gonna make some money? All right, what's your first name, bub? What's your first name? All right, what's your first name?
My name is As Little Children.
As Little Children?
That's my full name.
So your first name is As?
My first name is Az.
Okay, is it A-Z-Z?
As in, become as little children, or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven.
All right,
As.
That's not making any sense whatsoever.
Become as little children or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. That's what it is.
Okay,
Become as little children or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven.
So what is your government?
Whatever you think is paying you, whoever you think is paying you, I can pay you more.
Well, you're not paying me.
I can pay you
I'm a
more.
city employee.
If it's money, that's fine.
So what is
if
your...
it's for diligency,
Sir,
I'm here for my woman. And if she does not want me, I will leave right now forever.
Well, the father has said that you are not wanted, so you should leave forever.
Forbidden not. Forbidden not.
Well, that's not your place to say that you know you're not welcome here. So what is your government name that you were given on your birth certificate or driver's license?
I cannot believe the name he gave to the police officer. Just when you think he can't be more wicked, he shows us why he earned the name Predator.
My name is. You want my social security number?
Sure. What's your first name? What's the name given to you by the government?
Timothy.
Timothy. And Timothy, what's the last name given to you by the government?
Nielsen. Nielsen. Forbidden not.
He's just highly educated.
Forsake your sons, forsake your daughters, forsake your wives, forsake children. Do not forsake little children. I'm little children. And if you're an officer of the law, that's it. If you will die for Jesus, if you will die for Jesus right now. If you want to have me taken in underneath the law, go ahead, because you want to fight for that badge right now, go ahead. I am the one Church of Christ who is Muslim and Christian, and we have the living God who has never died.
Okay.
And if you want to be on
14 headquarters.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Take.
Now go ahead.
Your assumption is correct. I'm not with Timothy Nielsen. You need a social.
Who will lose their life for Jesus Christ will find it. Who will lose their life for Jesus Christ will find it. I will lose my life for Christ any day.
Okay.
I bet you win before me. I find it. Lose your life for Christ. Let me just walk out of here, man.
Okay. So what? Again, what's your long-term plan? So we put to bed this whole I'm looking for this girl I met on the internet. It's against the law. You can't have a relationship with a 12-year-old. So the father forbid it. You're not welcome on this property. So what is your long-term goal here, sir?
Right now, I need to go take a shit, man.
Okay. So after that, so where are you gonna sleep tonight?
Not in the business. Not in the business, that's for sure.
Okay.
God,
but
right now.
Timothy, listen. So apparently, according to dispatch, we've been dealing with you in this capacity for a couple weeks now.
I will leave forever if that's what's in her heart that says that I do not want this guy. I will leave forever, and that 5 years has been one girl has been a long time. 5 years.
So would you agree with me that at 12 years old she's not?
I do not agree.
Okay. So I'm telling you that you're not to have any type of relationship.
Okay, as little children, right?
Okay.
She's gonna be old one day and die.
So?
Because I will live forever, and I will kill myself. I will kill myself.
Okay. So are you making threats to harm yourself?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure? Because you just said I'll kill myself.
Without her, I will die one day.
Well, we're all gonna die one day.
Right. And I hope my day is soon.
Okay. Why is that?
I'll be diligent with you, sir.
Okay, I appreciate that. But so why do you think you? I mean, we're all going to die one day. But I mean, you understand she's 12, but I understand from you that doesn't make a difference.
But you don't understand God. With men, things aren't possible. With God, all things are possible. All things.
I understand that. I mean, that's what they say.
And I want to know what's in her heart. Her heart.
Okay. So at 12 years old, if she says, yes, I'm in love with this.
Don't give me all that stuff, man. I've been with one girl all these years.
I'm trying to understand where you're coming from.
Or gone whoring around with other girls. I've been with one girl this whole year.
Okay. And where's that girl at?
2 girls. That's it. All these years. Okay. All these years.
This guy is still not backing down. He is truly determined to meet her. Admitting to all of this truly gives us a perspective to how evil this world can really be.
One church is all that's left. It's because God has never died. He's always living. He's a living God, and he has never died. He escaped that death. When he came back and he was like crying, he said, "What you guys doing all sleeping? Let's go." That's God for you. And he drives the biggest ship around here. And they're going to be on the mast for me. Back mast, front mast. My 2 girls.
Okay, so who do you think lives here?
I don't know, man. I'm in a nightmare, man. I've been 5 years here, man. 5 years on the same girls. And I don't do other girls, man. I'm not.
Well, so you know these two girls' names, but so,
I mean, putting in nobody in danger.
So who do you think lived?
And I'm putting nobody in danger.
But you've never. But so how do you?
From the internet. I will never harm anybody. I'm just putting nobody in danger.
Okay.
I could maybe just take a date with no sex. I'm not looking for sex. Maybe just a date for coffee or something, man. Just.
Sorry, Timothy, but I don't think it's really the sharpest idea to preach the word of God while committing wicked acts like this.
So apparently they had like a YouTube channel like 5 years ago that he somehow started stalking them. So he ventured from Oregon, and now he knows where he is. Like in my conversation with him, like he's leaving with this 12-year-old. Like nobody's going to tell him no. He doesn't care about the law. Under God, no one shall forbid. Blah blah blah. Like these folks are scared to death.
I'm trying to figure out myself, but he said 5 years. They haven't posted in a while, and I'm like, how do you know they live here? He's like, I love their channel. Once I started watching their channel, everything else went to shit. I was like, well, how do you find out they live here? And he goes, well, I don't want to say, but it wasn't hard. And it sounds like they're kids.
They're 12 years old. Yeah, well, 13. Yeah.
Yeah, and he said that's some internet channel, and they haven't posted in a little while, and he's trying to start a church, and they were like, he wants a date. He's down here on his hands and knees begging God for a date.
Oh, watch this camera.
Yeah,
like
so,
I thought we were throwing down for a second. So he got really animated about being in the church. He kept saying his name was as the children, and kept referencing God in the church. So unfortunately, this guy confirmed that this is the right house because he came out, and as I'm talking to the guy here in the drive, he goes, "Are you from Oregon?" Yeah. He goes, "This is the guy, my daughter." I'm like, oh.
Is he from Portland? He said he's from Portland.
I don't know.
ID,
so I just, like I said, I haven't run the ID. Terry said that it's probably this guy.
Yes, we've been dealing with him. But he said he came from Portland. So I'm like, where are you staying? He goes, well, I was downtown Cleveland, but Portland's way nicer than Portland.
I mean, so he's homeless. I mean, these parents, like, I guess he found out mom's cell phone. I guess he called mom's cell phone a couple weeks ago, and like now he knows where they live. And so like they're petrified.
So there's no way the mom is on the internet in some capacity. This guy's after the mom, is he?
No, it's definitely the kids.
Okay.
It's definitely the kids. Yeah, I'm fearful for this little girl's safety. Apparently the FBI got involved like 5 years ago, and like apparently this agent, and I mean I don't have all the details about it, we just talked briefly, but apparently all they were involved, said it's a mental situation. But the FBI guy's like, he basically told the family, he goes, he lives in Oregon, I wouldn't worry too much about it, and here he is on their front porch.
Thankfully, there's no room for a guy like this in our streets, so the officers make a very great decision to put him in handcuffs.
All right, Mr. Nielsen, I told you I would do you one favor. I did speak with the 12-year-old, and I know while you said that you don't care if they're 6 years old, 12 years old, it's what you feel in your heart. She wants nothing to do with you.
Do you believe it came from her?
I talked to her specifically.
Do you believe it came from her? She wasn't under distress at all?
Well, no, she's not under duress.
How do you know?
Because I was in the house.
How do you know she's not under duress right now?
Okay.
How do you know she's not under duress? Huh?
Put your hands on your back. Put your hands behind me. We're not gonna have you acting up like this.
That's erratic?
Step this way. It doesn't matter. Yours is probably easier to get into.
I've done nothing.
Nielsen was arrested, and in December of 2022, he was sentenced to 4 years in prison, along with 5 years of post-release control. I think it's obvious what Timothy has to register as in the near future. Truly a trash human being, just like this next person. In July of 2023, there were reports of an argument in the Best Western Hotel saying it was a domestic disturbance. The person the police were dealing with was Louis Good, the son of a retired judge. He got into an argument with the victim in the hotel parking lot. He then forced her back into the hotel room and began punching her in the face multiple times. He also took the victim's phone to prevent her from dialing 911.
Hey, how's it going, sir? Good, how are you?
Hi.
Hey, we got called about a couple arguing outside. Okay. That ain't you guys? No.
Do you
Okay.
have a lady friend with you?
No, it's just me. It's
Is
just
it
you?
Okay.
Okay. You mind if we come in and check real quick?
And then we'll leave. Let's make sure there's not a lady that's injured.
Yeah, actually I do. You do what? Yeah, I do mind. You do mind? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna assume right now that there is somebody in there. Yeah.
You're not in any trouble. We just gotta make sure she's
We
okay.
just gotta make sure she's
Someone
okay,
said you had
buddy,
an
that's it.
argument out at the car. and we want to make sure everyone's okay. Okay?
That's it, buddy. That's it.
Is there anyone else in here? What do you got on monitor for?
GPS.
For what though?
Parole. Parole.
For what though?
Just.
How about this? Let's not. I bet you're hesitant to talk to us because you don't want to get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So let's just meet your lady friend. See if everyone's okay. We'll bounce. What are you on parole for? Before we end up to the whole calling people and you get all upset. What are you on parole for? Let's not make this more difficult.
I'm on parole for.
Is it like drugs? Okay. All right. Well, where's your lady friend?
I don't.
Is she in here? Can I look in the bathroom real quick? You want to step out and look in the bathroom?
No, you can get a warrant.
Okay, we need to make sure there's not an injured person. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, really, you can get a warrant.
Not if we're looking for an injured person. That's a bit different. Someone's claiming you dragged some lady from your vehicle into here.
No, I did not.
Okay, so are you worried you got drugs or something that we're gonna see?
No.
Okay, so why won't you let us look and see if there's an injured lady in the bathroom?
There's nobody,
Okay.
nobody in there.
All right. Step out. Because now now you're making this worse than it has to be.
Come on, man. We're just gonna check for the lady, all right, man?
Yeah, don't make this. You don't jam yourself up. Hello.
Hey, babe.
He only made it worse for himself from the start. Instantly made himself look suspicious too, so it does not look like the law will be on his side with this one. Trying to escape his reality, he walks away.
Hey, Mr. Goldie, come on, man. Buddy. Come on, man. We're literally just because a guy matching your description pulled in a lady inside. That's why we're here. That's all.
No, this is
Okay. Is there somebody inside or no?
yeah, my girlfriend.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is she okay? If she's okay, we're leaving.
Yeah.
We're leaving.
she's
That's literally
fine,
it. That's
man.
literally it. Okay. All right.
All right, I'm leaving, man.
Oh, no, hold on. You can't leave, okay?
Yeah, no,
I
I
was-
can't. No, yes, I can. 'Cause I'm not on arrest.
Right now, we are investigating a domestic situation. That means
No.
you can't leave. If you try to walk out, right? I've been nice to you by following you out here, dude. But if you walk away from me now, I gotta put you in cuffs, okay?
All right, fine.
All right, so just stay here, all right?
Fine.
So tell me, did something happen, or did they just call because it's all bullshit?
It's all bullshit.
It's all
I
bullshit.
mean,
It is not, in fact, all bullshit. From the start of the interaction, he showed the officers disrespect and even tried running away from the scene. The only person believing good is himself.
it's her ex-boyfriend. That's the problem.
Okay. Is he here right now or no?
As far as I know, I hope not.
Wait, what?
I hope not.
Okay. What's he doing to her, or to you guys, I should say?
He's threatened me with whatever. Not mine.
It's okay.
You guys ain't gonna believe it anyways.
Have a good night.
I'm only asking. To be honest, I don't want to be here, dude. It's hot. I'm trying to get food. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Her is threatened her with certain stuff. I picked her up. She had a black eye.
Okay.
And I got pissed off.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't want anything to do with him. Nothing.
Okay.
Alright?
So basically, you picked her off from her exes or something, or what?
Can you update our location?
Who's she to you?
Basement apartment.
She's my.
So you guys are dating, or you guys used to date?
I used to.
Used to date?
Yeah, we don't have nothing anymore.
Okay. Well, see, that's all you want to know, man. That's it.
Right.
But now, because you walked over here, now we gotta wait till they come over here, and
It's fine, man. It's just it's bullshit because now
you just want to walk back. Then it'll be faster. Let's walk back over here. It'll be faster.
it is what it is.
Just recently? Okay. Alright. He was good, just because it's cold here. That's good. No, I'm serious, it was way too low.
7111, go ahead.
Hold on. We can't actually go inside. We just gotta stay.
Can you hear my chew then? Before I take out
Where's the chew? Oh. Okay, alright, so for now we're gonna detain you, alright, buddy?
Yeah, we're not joking.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Hey, stop!
Lewis Good tries to flee the scene, having no shame or guilt for the actions he's done. Let's see how far he can make it out.
I'm gonna take you! Stop! Ronnie!
Come here.
Stop!
Come here.
Stop!
You're under arrest.
Take you!
You're under arrest, okay? Okay?
Stop!
Let me go, alright? Let me go. Stand. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Let me go, okay? Alright? Okay?
I got one. Stop!
You're under arrest,
Stop
okay?
resisting!
Okay? Stop resisting. Okay? You son of a...
Stop resisting!
Serious, dude. Stop it.
Hand, River.
I got it. I got this. You son of a...
We all prayed for him to be put in handcuffs, and it happened. He's a coward and has a lot of weakness for putting his hands on his girlfriend.
Shut the up, okay? You. Me, you. Alright.
I'll pull up my purse.
No, here, pull on mine. I didn't touch her. Shut up, dude. If you didn't touch her, why'd you run? Here, pull on mine. I didn't touch her. Now you're going to jail, okay? I didn't touch her. I don't give a shit, okay? Okay? I didn't touch her. Hey, listen, I don't give a shit. Get off me, asshole. No, I'm not getting off you. Thanks for his chest out so we can breathe.
I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her.
Okay. That's cool, buddy.
You know what? I didn't touch her.
Hey, relax. Hey, what's your name, man? What's your name? What's your name? Was it Goldie? Hey, Mr. Goldie.
No.
Hey, Mr. Goldie. Hey. All right. You're back up, all right, so you can breathe, all right?
I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her. That was him.
Just one sit down. I left her like it. I took.
It's all right.
She opens the door.
It's all right.
You just made it worse.
Not cool.
But you just
No,
made it
dude.
worse.
Why do you think I was punching you, all right? You can't grapple an officer, buddy.
You just made it worse. If
You can?
I'm
Okay.
getting off you. No more fighting.
All right,
But don't
ready,
make-
man?
Don't make whatever you know.
All right.
Shit. Don't make this worse.
All right. Two. Down right here. Right here. Right, man.
Yeah, you need to listen to these goddamn cops too.
I'll listen to once we have your seatbelt, all right, man?
This is bullshit.
All right.
And now for the closing chapter of Lewis Good's story as he's taken away.
I didn't touch her, man.
Okay. I keep it in mind. All right.
I didn't touch her. I'm gonna fucking...
What's up? Oh, let me turn on. Yeah, it's on. It's automatic. It's automatic.
It's very fulfilling to see these criminals be put behind bars where they belong. Hopefully, they never see the outside world again. Same can be said for this next criminal.
Spit on me.
Get the f***
out of here. Take her and get the f out of here. What the f are you waiting for? Open the door now!
Imagine living in constant fear in your own home. Today, we're showing you the horrifying moments when police intervene in the lives of domestic abuse victims. Just like in this first case where officers arrived on scene over a complaint of a naked woman being locked out. On April 1st, 2024, officers were called to an apartment complex regarding a domestic violence issue, and this interaction was going to get hairy real fast.
Somebody's staring at me, pretty sure. Yeah, there was a guy standing right there in the window staring at me. They were cracking the blinds, so I kept shining my flashlight there. Friendly Police Department.
You bang on the door like that for?
You wouldn't answer the door.
I answered no. The you bang on the door like that for? There's no reason for you to beat on the door like that for.
Okay.
No reason at all. No reason. There's a baby in here sleeping. There's no reason at all.
Then you shouldn't answer
for you to beat on the door like that. No reason at all.
Okay. Who called us?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you willing to talk to us, ma'am? Are you willing to talk to us real quick?
Well, we got a few phone calls that someone thought that there's a domestic violence situation going on and that there was a female outside kid.
The man was being a pain and not allowing the police to do their job. If there really were no issues, she could have walked out and told the police that. Him not allowing it made it suspicious. That's when things escalated.
No, she's at the door actually.
Yeah. No, well, she tried to come here and I saw you grab her and pull her back, and then you ran to the door.
You didn't see me.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't see me grab her at all. Actually, I didn't grab her at all.
Can we just talk to you for like 60 seconds
without him? You're speaking out your ass. I didn't grab her at all.
No, I'm speaking
out my mouth. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Just shut
out your ass?
Let us speak with her.
I'm not talking to you.
Get out of my face.
I'm not don't touch me.
Get your hand out
Why
of
are
my
you
face.
touching me? Why are you touching me? I didn't touch you. I'm not touching you. Don't touch me. I'm not touching you. Don't touch me. I'm not touching you. Don't touch me. Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me?
Stop.
Stop.
You're making this a lot harder than it has to be.
One of the officers pushed the violent man into the apartment, while the other one took the girl aside to get her side of the story.
I did.
Okay. What did you see? What happened?
We were just arguing.
Something about you guys. Okay.
Nothing was violent. Nothing.
That's
just arguing.
That's all we needed to figure out.
No.
Okay. So
I don't write a statement. I don't want nothing to happen.
Okay.
I don't want this.
Okay. That's fine.
Nothing.
You're not injured.
No.
Were you outside naked?
No.
He wouldn't let you back in?
Not naked,
okay.
but
just in less clothing than what you are right now.
Okay. Not naked.
Okay. All right.
Back up. I'm gonna freak out. I don't want.
Okay.
While the officer tried to calm the girl outside, the man refused to cooperate and made a really big deal out of nothing.
Stop.
You touching me for? Bye. I didn't. Actually touching my horn. Bye.
I'm gonna say it right here until we're done here.
Alright. I didn't touch you at all.
Okay.
Punk ass.
Okay.
Bye.
I'm not going anywhere until we're done here. Back up.
I'm not touching no.
Back up.
I'm not touching no. Touch me.
Back up.
I'm not touching no.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Xavier.
You spit on me.
Okay.
Roll over. Now. Roll over. Put your hands on your back.
I have a whole camera, bro.
We have a camera.
I spit on the ground.
Where's the camera?
I spit on the ground.
You spit on me.
On the ground.
And he does spit a lot.
Right on the ground. You're tweaking.
Look. I'll freak out.
I felt it hit me, so.
You felt it hit you. You're wearing pants and a long sleeve. You felt it hit you?
The officer had to take the guy down because he was being aggressive and interfering with their job. The girl then tried to change the narrative on the cops in her statement.
Do you have an ID with you?
I do, but
Can I get your name?
it's Addison. But I feel like you guys are being racist.
Why are we being racist?
Because he didn't pull, when you opened the door, you said he pulled me. He didn't pull me. He didn't.
I watched you try to walk this way.
No, I was naked. I just didn't want to be in front of the door. I had a shirt on. I had my ass hanging out.
Okay, and I understand.
Okay, but
Listen.
I'll get my ID. I got you. I got my ID. I don't want to talk.
Okay. How did you end up outside?
So it was partially me walking out and partially getting shoved a little. Like it was me walking out. I was going to walk out to my car naked. That was definitely me being petty,
Okay.
But and then I got shoved and then he shut the door.
Okay.
And then I didn't even try to see if it was open or anything.
You just kind of hung out outside for
Yes, I hid behind my car so no one would see me.
Why did you hide? Just
I didn't
because of the
want
argument. Oh, okay. Because
I was
were
naked.
you completely naked or just like
Completely.
bra and underwear?
I had this shirt on.
You had this. Okay.
And then underwear. So I felt pretty naked, but I
Yeah.
wasn't fully naked.
Okay.
But it wasn't his fault I went outside. It was me going outside just to be petty. Like, I definitely did start the argument. He was screenshotting other pictures, girls, so I was being petty and arguing with him.
Okay.
And then I didn't stop the arguing.
Okay.
And then I just walked outside. I didn't walk. I kind of took a few steps, and then the door got shut behind me.
Pushed and shut through. There wasn't a knockdown, drag out fight or anything like that.
No.
The cops could have gotten this information the easy way. Just a little bit of cooperation could have saved the man a lot of pain. The guy was later arrested for resisting without violence and subsequently let go a few hours later. If you thought the last one was aggressive, this next one was ready to fight. On December 24th, 2022, Illinois police were dispatched to a home to investigate a domestic incident. The officer arrived to yelling and screaming inside the house.
Come on, sir. We're upstairs.
Nobody's in here. Listen to it.
Okay,
Nobody's in here. Go ahead.
Okay, what's happening though? Okay, what's your name?
Alex, this is my house.
Okay, Alex, what's your last name?
Yeah, Galindo. Nobody's sitting there.
She's the only one upstairs right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
She's saying that you're hitting her?
Yep.
Okay, why is she saying that?
Trust me. Go ahead.
Okay, but why is she saying that?
Go ask her. Don't ask me.
What have you seen of her?
I just heard them. I didn't know what was going on.
Do you think you could maybe just go sit in the dining
Hey,
room for
this is
me?
my house. I'm gonna be right here.
Let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs.
Look at my mouth. The police are here. Please don't let him near me.
Okay, Alex, can you just go somewhere else? And
This is my house. Why don't you go f yourself?
As the woman was crying, the man, who identified as Alex, kept mocking her. It's important in these situations to separate the victim and the suspect because the trauma of the violence stops the victim from telling the whole story. But Alex was adamant about not moving.
Alex, I'm off to a point. You want to come talk to us downstairs?
I can talk to you right here.
Well, I want to get you separated from them. That's
It
what
doesn't matter. I can
what
talk
we
to you
do.
right here. I don't care what you want.
Well, you need to listen to me for a little while, okay?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Make me.
All right.
Good boy.
What happened tonight? Don't talk to me like that, okay?
Don't talk to me like you ain't shit.
Do not talk to me like
And
that.
what are you
okay?
gonna do? What are you gonna do? You ain't shit.
What happened tonight?
So apparently, this girl is my wife. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And cheating on me, and that's fine. Whatever. And so when I confronted her, she was just like, whatever. When we were upstairs, I tried to talk to her.
Okay.
And then After everything we did, baby.
Alex, you can still tell me what's happening, man.
De veras?
What happened upstairs?
Lawyer.
Okay,
Lawyer, if I'm not under arrest.
Okay, then whatever version we get from her, just where we're getting it.
Alex didn't want to talk until his lawyer was present, and his attitude was getting more and more hostile. This is when we hear his wife's side of the story.
He just took my phone from me and then he grabbed me, drew me against the wall. And threw me into the wall.
The woman's side of the story made more sense. We can see that there were holes punched in the wall behind her, which was clearly evidence for this domestic violence call. The cops tried to get Alex's side of the story now.
I mean, I would like to get your side of the story
Shut
too.
up!
Don't talk to me
Shut
like that, okay?
Fuck you, shut up. This is my house.
Do not talk
Shut
to
the
me.
f up. And what are you gonna do?
Back up.
What are you gonna do?
Back up.
What are you gonna do?
Do not
No,
talk
you
to me.
back the f up off me. What the f are you gonna
Right
do?
now we're investigating a domestic
Fuck
dispute,
you,
okay?
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Okay.
You ain't shit. This is my house. Get the fuck out of here. Take her and get the fuck out of here. You guys ain't got proof of shit. Get the fuck out of here. Take her and get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you waiting for? You ain't got no proof. For what? What did I do? What's my charge?
Domestic battery.
For who? For who?
You don't want to talk to me. You said you want a lawyer.
Come on, for who? No fucking touch that girl. That's my wife.
What do you got on you?
Yeah, I ain't got shit.
You got a shirt or something, man?
Yeah. What?
I'll go
Stay
find
still.
What?
Stay still.
Stop.
Stay still.
Stop.
Stay still.
You need to relax.
Really?
Stop being like a dumbass.
You're fucking acting like a dumbass.
Let me get his pants up and we gotta get something on him.
Pussy. Takes 4 of you. Let me go. I'll take one.
You want a shirt? No.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want a shirt?
Let's do it. Pussy. Yeah. You ain't got no fucking manners. You ain't got no manners.
Log on.
You ain't got no
Yeah.
Let him go. I walk. Let him go.
Alright, head's clear, head's clear.
Wait, Nick.
Why don't you act a man like me? Get your head set.
Why don't you act like a man? Let me go. Ass mother. No, do it. Come on, son, you're a man. Fucking that's why you need a girlfriend.
35 right there, Diego.
And then I'm gonna get bailed out and I'm gonna go home. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, your mama, bitch. Hope she dies. Quit. Yeah. Quit touching little girls, bitch.
Pat down, Diego, before he gets in my car.
Do it. Do it, fuck. Fuck. See?
Get your head out of my face, okay?
Yeah, fuck your fucking mom. Hope she dies.
With the kind of violent behavior Alex was showing, who knows what he could have done if the police arrived a little late or left to stay with her wife for the night. He had to be taken into custody. Even at the police station, he was still trying to act tough.
Dude, you have no proof, man.
Listen, man. What's your problem?
Your mama, hope she dead. Yeah, your mama, bitch.
Just listen, you'll be alright.
Alex was arrested for domestic battery and resisting arrest and is now awaiting his trial in jail. While the cops arrived late in the last one, they arrived just on time to stop the suspect in this next case. But the case concluded with a very weird ending. On November 19, 2022, officers were dispatched to an apartment for a report of a battery occurring between a couple in Skokie, Illinois. As soon as the police reached the apartment, screams could be heard from inside, which prompted them to act fast.
They're yelling.
Matt, go. 58, some more units in start fire. Alright, take a turn, Jeff. Stage fire. Yeah. Incoming units. Open the door now! Step up. Get on the wall now. On the wall now.
Help me!
Are you okay? What happened?
He's trying to kill me.
Okay, we got an ambulance coming. Okay, where are you? Where are you?
I just want my. Oh my god, I'm having a panic attack. I'm having a panic attack.
It's okay, breathe. Just breathe. You're okay.
Just I got an STD taken off on it. What's still there? They're getting out right now.
I just need you to breathe.
I'm so sorry.
Are you hurting anywhere?
No, I'm fine. I'm just having a panic attack. I'm having a panic attack.
The woman told officers that the man, who was identified as Devonier, tried to end her life, but luckily the officers got in before she was subject to any bodily harm. The police now questioned the suspect.
What happened, Devonier?
As you guys haven't been here already.
What happened this time? Why is she screaming for help saying you're trying to kill?
Because she's a very angry person.
Why is she terrified saying that you're trying to kill her?
To my knowledge, we had a conversation and she tried to call someone else, and then she came back in still talking to that person and was being very disrespectful and aggressive towards me, and I didn't like that.
So what happened when you didn't like that?
I just said, hey, like, dude, can you stop being rude?
Okay, how did that escalate to her crying in the corner saying that you were trying to kill her?
To my knowledge, it escalated towards the fact that I just didn't want her talking to that person.
Did you put hands on her?
No, sir.
Never?
He's identified as a sovereign.
You guys just, like, I'm not gonna press charges, that's how I am. Like, I'm a loser, like, I'm not gonna do anything about this.
You're not a loser. It's listen, there's lots of people in situations like this. It just takes that one time when you finally decide that you're done with things like this.
I'm not.
You gotta tell us what happened tonight, though, okay? Because you were screaming when we got here. We had to forcefully open the door.
What happened?
Did she cut you?
I don't know.
No, because
were you guys arguing?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
But I'm asking you if she cut you.
No, sir. No.
You know we can't keep doing this, right?
I know.
You know how many times have we been?
I know.
We just want to know.
I know.
So you understand that when you're screaming, he's trying to, going to break in your door. You get that, right? So if he's not actively putting hands on you, you can't scream. He's trying to.
It's my bad, so you want to arrest me?
No, we don't want to arrest you. We want to make sure that you're okay.
Weirdly enough, the woman didn't want to press charges on the man, who she just said was trying to kill her. This situation was getting confusing by the minute because the officers revealed something really crazy.
Obviously, we're still investigating what happened because she was screaming that he's trying to and she called the phone. Stay over there. Stay over there. No, you're going to stay right there until we're done.
We've been over here countless times in the last
Baby,
year.
are you
She
okay,
stabbed
baby?
you twice, once in the neck, once in the chest.
Baby, are you okay?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to get these guys to do is let me come towards you so that we can let them know that we're okay.
Absolutely not right now.
And move on from there.
With a cut on the man's hand and the details the cop shared with us, did the woman need the help or was the man in danger?
She stabbed you
twice.
You realize that?
You almost died twice.
What point are you trying to show me as a public defender of a situation that there's an issue.
If you can't see the issue, I can't help you, Mike.
I didn't ask you if you could see the issue. I asked you if there is an issue.
Yes,
because what I'm saying is there is no issue.
There's a huge issue.
Okay,
I told you that.
so I'm telling you there is no issue.
I understand. Make it seem like it's on me.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you guys are trying to kill each other.
Trying to kill me more times than that. Whoa.
Exactly. You guys have tried to kill each other.
That's my girlfriend.
I don't care if it's your girlfriend.
Yeah? Cool. But for any reason, can you grab me, sir? You can?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because you're walking towards her during the domestic investigation.
And we're not out here.
And with the history that you guys have, and with the history you guys have.
Missy, chill out.
We have her on a recorded line saying, "Stop trying to strangle me."
What do you mean a recorded line?
When she calls 911, it's a recorded line.
When did she call?
Yeah.
Right before we got here. That's why we came here. Do you think we just magically appeared?
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
I have called.
From her phone number.
Call, you stupid. Yeah, I did, because you were strangling me, you asshole.
Tonight?
I'm not gonna press charges on your asshole. Like, get your pull your shit together.
Do you have marks on you?
No, I don't.
But he was trying to strangle you tonight?
Marks. No, I don't.
Oh, look, there is marks. There's marks on her necklace here.
I don't know what kind of a fight ring they had going on in that house. The woman didn't want to press charges, but she showed signs of suffering from physical abuse, and that was enough evidence for cops to make an arrest.
There's marks on her necklace here.
She just said.
I know you guys think
Turn around, you're under arrest for domestic battery.
No, I'm not pressing charges.
I don't care. Doesn't matter.
No! I swear to God.
She's got marks on her neck.
No, I'm not pressing charges. I am not pressing charges. No! Get the out of my way. Like, seriously. I am not pressing charges. No! This is from me. I did this. I put these marks on here. I put them on here. How can you prove that those are from him? How can you prove that those are from him? You can't. You can't. Prove that those are from him.
Excuse me.
Prove that those are done.
What marks are you guys?
I put these on myself. So what, are you going to arrest me?
No, you called and you said that he strangled you, and we see the marks on your neck now, and you just said again that he strangled you tonight, okay?
I didn't say that again. I said no, he did not.
You did. Everything is audio and video recorded tonight, okay? It's on audio and video recording. I don't know what your plan here is in the future.
When it's domestic like this, we don't have a choice.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't. The law says we shall.
My dad's a lawyer. Like,
then you can call him. But the law says that we have to arrest him.
They are pressing charges. I'm not pressing charges.
Stop.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Stop.
You want to grab me with a shirt towards me? Yeah, you will never arrest me strongly. You know why? Because she is literally saying no.
I'm the one making the decision.
Kidding
I'm the one making the decision, not her.
Exactly.
Not her.
Okay then. So I should not be. Don't grab my crotch. Don't grab me there. Don't fucking grab me. Don't grab. Watch this go. Help me.
One on each arm, one on each leg.
Help me. Watch his hand. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me.
Turn.
Like you guys.
We're going ag that on PO now. We're grabbing you.
Stop. Stop being arrested for no f***ing reason. Stop being arrested for no f***ing reason.
Whose car is closest?
You're literally carrying me.
Let's put him down. Let's get a car.
When
There's
the
one right here.
person who's being arrested.
Sit down.
I will sit down.
So now you're going to be arrested for aggravated battery to police officer as well. For grabbing him in the crotch.
Devonier was charged with aggravated battery on an officer when he grabbed one's crotch while he was being carried downstairs. He was also charged with domestic battery, even though his girlfriend didn't want that. This couple was a drunk mess, and frankly speaking, they should both be arrested. Why did she call officers if she didn't want to press charges? That's just a waste of resources. We have focused on all the bad abusers and predators out there, but there's room for more because corrupt officers also roam this earth, and they can be just as bad.
Turn around for me. Okay. You are being placed under arrest for boating under the influence, okay? I just didn't want to do it in front of your family.
Despite their authority, police officers are not above the law. But these corrupt tyrants ignored that and did the unthinkable. Make sure to watch until the end, as today we'll be discussing cases where dirty cops abused their authority and were eventually caught. In July 2024, Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation officers noticed an individual speeding his boat in an idle zone. He immediately pulled him over and realized that it was an off-duty police officer.
Once you get yourself alongside, I'll give you this to hold on to, okay? You got it? There you go. Okay, so I'm Officer McCormack with Fish and Wildlife. Do you know why I'm stopping you?
Maybe because I was above the posted speed, just above that sign?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that sign back there, you were on plane. You passed it, okay. And you finally came down after I came around and called you over.
Okay, my bad.
It's idle all the way in once you hit that sign. See the speed of that boat right there? That's the speed you need to be going to.
The boat's driver was a Polk County Sheriff's deputy, and he quickly revealed his identity.
Where are you guys coming from?
Lakeland, Polk County Sheriff's?
No, I'm saying where are you coming from today?
Oh, we were at the sandbar all day.
Okay, gotcha.
We didn't do any fishing.
Okay.
And what else is it?
The registration, sir.
I want to say the registration I have in my truck.
You have it in your truck?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were you guys with anybody else, or was just you guys?
Just
okay,
us, sir.
gotcha.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been out for?
Since about 8:30.
8:30?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's that? Do you have numbers displayed on your vessel, sir?
Yes, sir, I do.
How far up are they?
Right about around the speaker.
Right about the speakers?
After talking to the deputy, the officer realized something was wrong with him, as he could notice signs of impairment. That's when he started to conduct some field sobriety tests.
So what I'd like for you to do is sit straight at the front edge of the seat. Put your arms about...
Can I give this to my girl?
You sure can, yeah. Go ahead. You can, and I'm going to be looking in your eyes too, so if you want to take your glasses off, you can do that too. You can sit them down to the side, whatever was comfortable for you. All right, you're going to sit on the front edge of the cooler right there. I need you to hold your head still and just follow the stimulus. The stimulus is going to be right here with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Yes. All right, right here, only with your eyes. Is that sun in your eyes?
A little bit, but...
Let's get you moved. All right, slide over to the right there, sir. And then you're going to sit right here.
This right or your right?
I say left, you must touch your left index finger to your nose.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Begin.
You didn't say which finger.
Okay. So you got to listen to the task, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what position did I have you in when I told you to begin? Okay, so you're going to need to have your head tilted back to a 45, eyes closed, and then I'll give you the directions, okay?
Okay.
Left.
The eye test was simple, but the next palm tests would reveal just how intoxicated the deputy was, and the results were shocking.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Repeat this, speed up as you go, and do not stop until told. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Begin.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you said count backwards.
Just do your best. 5. Do the best that you can remember.
7, 6, 5. And then you said, I think you said like this.
Okay.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
Seeing the tests, the officers made their decision, and they had the courtesy to arrest him away from his family.
He's his service pistol LT is on the boat. Is it your service one or just off-duty one? Off-duty, I'm sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to carefully walk over here. Just watch your step as you go across, right? We'll go up onto the dock right there. Okay, so listen. Were we okay?
Yeah,
Lost your balance there.
I was walking over there with
Okay.
the other deputy over there.
So, do me a favor, turn around for me.
Okay.
You are being placed under arrest for boating under the influence, okay? I just didn't want to do it in front of your family. I'll explain your options here in a second.
What did I do wrong?
So I see signs of impairment, odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from your breath.
Okay.
All right, so I saw signs of that would indicate impairment, right? So slurred speech, odor of an alcoholic beverage coming from your breath. Obviously there was beer cans or alcoholic beverage, empty beverages on the inside the boat, but on your standard field sobriety test, there were some indicators in there as well that showed.
The deputy was taken to the police station, and a breath test recorded his BAC to be 0.165, which is twice the legal limit. He was charged with boating under the influence, and the Polk County Sheriff's Office placed him on administrative leave. Moving on, here's another instance where a drunk cop was caught and arrested.
So right now, you will be placed under arrest for OVI. It's going to read your rights real quick.
On January 3rd, 2023, an Ohio State trooper pulled over a vehicle for speeding at 100 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. As he approached, another car stopped behind it, revealing that the two drivers had been drag racing.
You need your license, registration, proof of insurance. Is that your friend back there? Okay. So how long ago did you drink? When? Tuesday? Okay. Alright, I'll be right back. You got your license, registration, proof of insurance? How much have you had to drink?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just following her home.
Okay.
The second vehicle's driver was later identified as off-duty Columbus police officer Trier Kniper. She had stopped for her friend, but soon she would also find herself in trouble.
Any reason why you guys are racing? Okay. Because you're not the only people on the road. You do understand that. Okay. You stand right here. Have you had any recent head injuries or do you have any inner ear problems? No. Are you wearing contacts? I'm sorry? Are you wearing contacts? No. Nope. Go ahead and spit your gum out for me. Interlace your fingers like this. Place them up under your chin. That'll help keep your head still, okay?
Officer Kniper was the subject of an eye test, but before conducting the rest of the field sobriety tests, the trooper went over to talk to her friend, who was clearly more impaired than the officer.
Thought I gave it back to you already. Maybe step out for me, okay? You got your car in park? You got your car in park? Okay. Roll your other window up. Roll your other window up so your dog doesn't jump out. Do you have any gum in your mouth? Have you had any recent head injuries, or do you have any inner ear problems?
Alright.
Have you had any recent head injuries, or do you have any inner ear problems?
I've heard about 11 concussions.
Okay. Alright, are you wearing contacts?
The trooper proceeded to conduct the field sobriety tests on her friend, who was identified as Paige Slyman, and her abysmal performance only meant one thing.
Put your right foot in front of your left. Heel of your right foot touching the toe of your left. Arms down to your sides. Maintain that position till I complete the instructions. Once you start walking, don't stop till you complete the test. You understand the instructions, ma'am?
Yes.
Go ahead and begin. Count your first step as 1. turn, take a turn, tail after turn. Okay. We'll come up here a little closer. Alright. Go ahead and turn around for me. Hands behind your back, palms together. I'm gonna raise your sleeves up. Palms together for me. Palms. Yep. Don't interlace them. Yep, just like that. Right now you're being placed under arrest for driving under influence, okay?
After arresting Miss Slyman, the trooper returned to Officer Kniper and conducted the walk and turn test, a key indicator of intoxication.
I didn't get her to get her car, and she was going to her boyfriend's house, and I was going to my friend's house. And when I saw she was getting pulled over, I just pulled over with her.
I detect the odor of alcohol, so make sure you can run some tests, alright? I'm gonna have you step over this way a little bit more, right there. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna have you put your right foot in front of you, directly in front of you, left foot in front of it, heel to toe like this. I'm gonna put your arms down at your side. Don't move from this position until instructed to do so, okay? So for this test, you're gonna take a series of small steps, and you're gonna turn yourself around. You're gonna take 9 heel-to-toe steps down, 9 heel-to-toe steps back. It's gonna look something like this. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let me go on this side, actually. Sorry about that. So,
it's shocking how, despite being an officer, Kniper was drag racing with her friend, and both of them were intoxicated beyond the limit. The trooper also slapped the cuffs on her wrist, and both were taken to the police station.
1,029, 1,030.
you can stop. Alright. So I'm just gonna look at your eyes one more time. We're gonna do another test and do circle. Well, I'm gonna have you back up for me, okay? You see that red light right there? This red light, my patrol car right here on my camera. Yeah. I'm just gonna have you face that, okay? Cool. I'm gonna have you step forward for me, okay? Alright. I'm gonna have you place your hands behind your back like you're clapping. I'm gonna explain some things to you, okay? So right now, here, I'll have you put like you're clapping. Cool. So right now, you will be placed under arrest for OVI. It's gonna read your rights real quick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to your attorney prior to any questionings. You have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Do you understand your rights as I've read them to you? All right, cool. This red light, my patrol car right here on my camera. Yeah. I'm just gonna have you face that, okay? Cool. I'm gonna have you step forward for me, okay? All right. I'm gonna have you place your hands behind your back like you're clapping. I'm gonna explain some things to you, okay? So right now, here, I'll have you put like you're clapping. Cool. So right now, you will be placed under arrest for OVI. It's gonna read your rights real quick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to your attorney prior to any questionings. You have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Do you understand your rights as I've read them to you? All right, cool.
Both Officer Kniper and her friend were charged with drag racing and OVI. The officer refused to provide a breath or blood sample at the station, resulting in a 1-year license suspension. Despite this, she remains a Columbus police officer to this day. While this officer faced consequences, these federal security agents needed a reminder of the law, thanks to a brave auditor.
I'm not in the courthouse. Is the courthouse over there, through those doors? But there's no court here, right, where I'm standing?
What's your goal?
No, my goal is to just take some pictures and video in public spaces. That's it. I didn't come up to you. I didn't call you here. I didn't do any of that. So, do you mind if I get your name, sir? Yeah, no? Okay.
I don't know what your goal is.
That's very professional, sir.
In August 2024, Auditor Sean Reyes visited the United States Post Office and courthouse in Scranton, Pennsylvania to exercise his right to film. However, just seconds after arriving, he received a cold welcome.
Sure.
7 a.m. Who are you, sir? Who are you, sir?
I work here.
And your name?
You're not allowed to videotape.
I'm not allowed to record?
No.
Isn't this a public area here?
You're not allowed to videotape in here.
Do you mind if I get your name, sir?
My name is Mark Giselle. There's a sign out here that says videotape.
There's no signs here.
They're just saying on the main.
It really makes you wonder why these security officials have such a problem with the camera. Shortly after, they ganged up on the auditor to intimidate him to stop recording.
Usually it's posted. I don't see it posted here, but
This ain't just postal.
right. Well, I'm not in the courthouse. Is the courthouse over there through those doors?
All over.
But there's no court here, right, where I'm standing?
What's your goal?
No, my goal is to just take some pictures and video in public spaces. That's it. I didn't come up to you. I didn't call you here. I didn't do any of that. So, do you mind if I get your name, sir? Yeah, no? Okay.
I don't know what your goal is.
That's very professional, sir. Well, no, I'm trying to tell you it's a federal law. It's normally posted, and it says photographs for news purposes may be taken entrances, lobbies, and foyers. This is a lobby, and it's a federal law. So you might be mistaken on the rules. Like I said, I wish we had it posted. I can bring it up on my phone, though, if you'd like.
These clueless security guards had no understanding of the law and had no idea they were up against someone who knew it far better than they did.
I know you said you didn't want to read it, sir, but I just so we have them. Sir, do you mind if I get your name? Sir? Do you mind if I get your name?
Tony.
Tony? Nice to meet you, Tony. Thank you for being professional. Do you mind if I get your name, sir? Still no? Okay.
What's your name, sir?
Well, I mean, you're not giving me yours, or else I would give you mine.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Well, when he gives me his name, I'll gladly tell you. Yeah. So when you properly identify yourself, I'll tell you. Craig? My name's Sean, Craig. Nice to meet you.
No, what's your name?
Craig what? My name is Sean. Craig what? It's okay for you to know my last name, but I don't get to know your name. How does that work?
What's your goal here, buddy?
My goal is to take some. It's a beautiful building here. It's great architecture here. It's a very historical building.
Sean insisted on a supervisor or a law enforcement officer while trying to educate the security officials by showing them the statutes. However, they ignored the facts and refused to listen.
You have, a bunch of memorabilia everywhere, for people to see. Am I from the area? I'm in town on business. No, I'm not from the area. No, I'm just taking some pictures. It's a beautiful lobby here with different architecture and different models here.
Were you across the street taking pictures over there?
Where?
Across the street.
Oh, I don't know what's across the street.
That's a beautiful building.
Really? Yeah, I'll get to it. See, look, I know you didn't want to read it, but I'll just show it to you.
You don't have to show it to me. There's somebody coming down the top.
I know, but I'm just saying this is from the USPS website, the Federal Rules and Regulations Governing Conduct. I'm just trying to give clarification to the situation, sir. That's it. I mean, is there a reason why you're walking in front of me, sir? Are you supervisor, sir? No? Do you mind if I get your name? You don't mind?
You're asking everybody's name, but you're not giving us yours.
I did. I said my name is Sean.
What's your last name?
What's your last name, sir?
What's up?
My last name's Reyes, sir. Nice to meet
Reyes?
you. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Finally, after some time, a deputy marshal and the head of security of the building appeared to talk to Sean. It was time for these clueless officials to get a much-needed lesson on the law.
I'm Gio.
Gio? Nice to meet you,
Nice
Gio.
to meet you. What brings you here? What's going on?
Oh, no, I just saw this beautiful building here. It's a great architecture, and I was trying to explain to these, the security.
Just so you know, he's walking around videotaping and talking.
Right, yeah, I'm documenting. Yeah. Exactly what I said I was doing. Who are you, sir?
I'm a deputy U.S. Marshal.
You're a deputy with U.S. Marshal. Okay. Yeah. No. I saw this beautiful. I saw the memorabilia here. I was just walking around taking pictures of the.
This is this is a public space area.
Right.
Right. So right here in this area, if you have your phone out and stuff like that, you're taking pictures here and there. That's fine.
Right. That's what I was trying to explain to them.
So where the buck stops is once you start getting towards your secure area over here.
So that's the federal courthouse, right?
Yes, this is part of the federal courthouse.
Right.
But this is a public space.
Right.
Once you get near the access
secure area,
that's where the buck stops.
Right.
It's good to see that at least someone knows the law. Slowly, we watch as the dumb officials start to get away from the scene, realizing that they've been proven wrong and held accountable for their actions.
Yeah, there's no, I don't agree that there should be transparency in the courthouses, but I'm not going against a federal judge because I lose every time.
Like that's across the country.
Right. No, I know it's a federal statute. Yeah. I know it's a federal statute.
Like I said, but when you're
I don't have to agree with it.
If you're in here and you're recording these areas, The only thing is obviously be respectful of everyone.
Right, yeah, no, you have a lot of memorabilia over here posted and stuff like that, so I was just looking at it.
But once we enter near the secure area there,
right,
where we have our magnetometers or security checkpoint, just like the airport.
Right.
You know, when you're...
Well, you can record at the airport.
If you're standing in line and stuff like that, there are signs posted saying no video, no...
No. Listen, I don't want to get into the back and forth with you about it. I'm just saying, just from personal experience, there's a TSA memo too that says you can record the security checkpoint, but that's neither here nor there. We're not at the airport. I'm not trying to. They came up to me saying I couldn't record in this area, and I tried to tell them about the rules and regulations, where it specifically says for news purposes you're allowed to record.
We're not going to sit here and argue about it.
Right? No, I'm not arguing with you, Gio.
The deputy did stand with Sean on the law, but never tried to teach some lesson on the law to those idiot officials who still had no remorse for their actions.
Once we get to the secure checkpoint areas, that's where the buck stops.
Right, that's the federal. Yeah, because that's the federal courthouse, right?
I mean, this is all part of it.
Well, yeah.
This building, because there's an atrium that connects both buildings.
Right.
And it all falls under the federal courthouse. It's a federal building.
Right, it's a federal building, right. But depending on where I'm in the building, there's different guidelines and regulations that govern conduct, and that's what I was trying to tell them.
All the business happened past that checkpoint.
Right.
So that's where the phone stopped. Even if you were to come in, and say you had an appointment.
Right. Are they law enforcement, or they are law enforcement? Okay. So why would they call you down? Why couldn't they just deal with it themselves?
They work for us.
It's a private company, right?
Court security officers. Yes.
You're contractors. And you work directly for the federal government. Okay, I just want to understand that logic. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, if you could just let them know, because they,
Like I said, sometimes it's...
I just don't want, if somebody else came in here and taking pictures, they're going to tell them, hey, you can't take pictures in here, it's against federal law, when it's not. I think it's something that should be clarified. Right. That's all.
Yeah. Sean was definitely not happy with the treatment he received, and it's tough to see how you can't even exercise your constitutional rights due to individuals like these who have no sense of the law.
No, we're just just making sure everything's cool.
Right.
Because sometimes,
Well, making sure something's cool and then being confident in something is different.
At the end of the day, the world's a weird place right now, so we're always having to stay on edge.
Right.
They probably came up to you, because we don't have a ton of people coming in recording.
This beautiful building?
It is, and I agree. But a lot of times we don't have people come, people don't come into federal courthouses to walk around. Usually it's because you got business there.
Well, I've been in a lot of federal courthouses, and they're very beautiful buildings.
Yeah,
marble walls, they are very beautiful. Great architecture.
Great architecture.
Yeah. And especially this one, it's post office center.
You're probably one of the few.
Right.
You're one of the few that have come in to really appreciate the artwork and everything like that.
I mean,
as opposed to, like I said, most people walking by to see federal courthouse and just keep walking right.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
So, take care of yourself.
Thank you, Gio.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. So this side over here is the federal courthouse, where they won't even allow you to have a phone. I've been to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals before in New York City, and they will take your phone, electronic devices, and it's a federal statute within the federal code that you cannot have possession of an electronic device in a courthouse. And I gotta tell you, if you ever wanted to go into a federal building, it's a shame that they won't allow pictures or videos inside of federal courthouses and the courthouse part of it, because it's actually very beautiful. That's where all our tax money goes. Marble walls, columns, it's very beautiful.
Eventually, Sean continued filming and photographing the building without further interference. A well-deserved lesson for those officials. We hope this is a learning curve for these officers and they improve their conduct. If you agree, please support me by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch the moments these fake cops were owned and humbled by these real ones.
The reason I lied to you was because I was embarrassed. Listen, I've always wanted to be a U.S. Marshal.